Hey, what's up everybody? Chris McCarthy, HI-JRT.com, and this is your workout of the day. So today's workout has a rep sequence of 40, 30, 20, and 10. How it starts is we're going to start off with the jump rope. We're going to end up doing 40 double unders. Now, if you can't do double unders, which is when the rope is passing underneath your feet twice for every jump, just go ahead and do single jumps, just do twice as many. So on this first round, you'll end up doing 80 of the single jumps. Once you've completed with your 40 double unders, we're going to move on and we're going to do 40 kettlebell swings. Then we're going to do another set of 40 double unders, and then we're going to do 40 goblet squats. Once those goblet squats are complete, you're going to go back up to the top, and we're going to do the jump rope, the double unders again, but this time, we're just going to do 30. So 30 double unders, 30 kettlebell swings, 30 double unders again, 30 goblet squats, and you see where I'm going here, right back up to the top. Now we're going to do sets of 20, and then we're going to do sets of 10. So that is the workout of the day. Let's go over all the moves. Alright guys, so today's workout has a rep sequence of 40, 30, 20, and 10. Starts off with those 40 double unders. That's when the rope is passing underneath your feet twice for every jump. So get that rope going. You're going to jump a little bit higher off the ground, and you're going to begin rotating that rope a little bit faster with your wrists. So now you see the rope is passing underneath my feet twice every time I jump. So what you're going to end up doing is completing 40 of these double unders. If you cannot do double unders, you can go ahead and do single jumps. That's when the rope is passing just underneath your feet once for every jump. If you choose to do the singles instead of the double unders, just do twice as many for each of the rep sequences. So on this first round, instead of 40 double unders, you'll end up doing 80 of those single jumps. Once you're complete with those 40 double unders, then we're going to move on to 40 kettlebell swings. So say you jump ropes down to the side, go over and grab a kettlebell, bend down, pick it up, and set this down on the ground. And what we're going to end up doing is standing over the top of this in a nice squat stance, which means having your feet out a little bit wider than hip width apart, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and you want to have your toes pointed out just about 30 degrees. Now we're going to squat in a stance, sending that butt back, bringing those hips down, and we're going to pick up and grab that kettlebell. Now we're going to stand up with that kettlebell, and then we're going to initiate the swing by bringing it back between our legs, and then we're going to thrust forward with those hips. And that kettlebell is going to start to rise up. And we're going to bring it all the way up. These are going to be all the way up to the top. So you're going to bring your head through at the top. And the bottom of that kettlebell should start to swing up and be facing the ceiling. Now, once that's all the way up at the top, then you're going to start bringing it back down. It's going to initiate back down into a little bit of a squat. Sending that kettlebell back between your legs again. And then you are then going to thrust forward those hips again. Bring it all the way back up to the top. So as I mentioned, toes tracking out about 30 degrees. And your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Bend down, grab that kettlebell, send that butt back, making sure that your hips are going down below your knee level and your knees are tracking out over your toes. You're going to pick that kettlebell up, nice flat back. You're going to initiate the swing by sending it back between your legs, and then you're going to thrust those hips forward, which then initiates that swing of that kettlebell to go all the way up. Head through your arms at the top, bringing that kettlebell back down between your legs, bending your legs, keeping a nice flat back, and then thrusting those hips forward to initiate the next swing. So on the first round of these, we're going to end up doing 40 of these. Once those 40 are complete, you're going to set your kettlebell down, you're going to pick up your jump rope again, and you're going to do another set of those 40 double unders. Once those are complete, you're going to come back over here, and you're going to grab your kettlebell again, and what we're going to end up doing is 40 goblet squats with the kettlebell. So once again, you're going to be in a nice squat stance, with your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, toes tracking out about 30 degrees. We're going to pick up that kettlebell. A couple different ways you can pick that up is once you bring it up, you can hold it on the sides just like this, or you can actually put one hand into the kettlebell and hold it right in front of your chest just like this. This makes it a little bit easier because you can get your hands underneath it a little bit. So what you're going to end up doing is you're going to be sending your butt back, making sure that your hips go down below knee level. Send that butt back, keep a nice flat back. Knees tracking out over your toes, all the way down to full squat. Then you're going to squat all the way back up, bringing those hips forward, and stand fully upright. That completes one. All the way down, making sure that hips are going down below knee level. Your knees are tracking out over your toes. And you're going to end up in the first round of these doing 40 of these goblet squats. Once you have completed 40 of these, you are going to set your kettlebell down, and that completes the round of 40. So now you're going to go back up, you're going to grab your jump rope again, And you're gonna go through that sequence again of the jump rope, the kettlebell swings, the jump rope, and the goblet squats, but this time you're just doing 30 of each. So 30 double unders, 30 kettlebell swings, 30 double unders, 30 goblet squats, and then you're gonna move on to the round of 20 of each, and then 10 of each, and the workout ends with 10 of those goblet squats. So that is the workout of the day. Hope you enjoyed this workout. If you did, please give me a thumbs up here on YouTube. Also check out HI-JRT.com for even more full workouts and trainer tips. Thanks a lot, guys. I will see you in the next workout.